Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, December 30th. I'm Michael Taylor. How do we know it's Saturday? For the last time this year, we're at the desk. Hope you have a great New Year's plans coming up. We have a great show for you coming up. Let's take a look at what we got. We have Village Music Club with John Pearlstone and Tom Badu. And then we have RV Wheelers with Leroy Roper. We're going to be talking to Village Music Club about some great shows they have coming up next year. And RV Wheelers are going to be talking to us about, their club and how you can become a member and all the fun things they do with their RVs and their trailers out on the road. So get ready for that kind of fun. Bobby's going to do that interview. I've got the Village Music Club folks. Hey, we want to stay informed, and so we want to make sure you know that we're not going to be here on Monday. I know it's your holiday gift to you. I'm not going to be here on Monday, but we're going to have some great movies for New Year's Eve. We have December 31st, 8 p.m., The Pink Panther, classic Inspector Clouseau movie that started the whole series. It's a great one, so make sure you see that one or see it again as a fun one. Then on January 1st, early in the morning, if you're not watching the parade, which, come on, parade, who wants to watch that? Watch the Polar Express with us. It's going to be on at 8:30 a.m. And then after the wedding is January 1st at 11 a.m. And then for your viewing pleasure on New Year's night, Age of Adeline at 8 p.m. on January 1st. So that's going to be our schedule on Village Television for the holidays. I hope you can enjoy that. You're not going to enjoy the weather today. It's still a little rainy this morning, but most of this weather should move out by about 10 a.m. or so, and the rest of the day, just kind of scattered showers, hit and miss, but it's going to start clearing out as the system moves off to the east, and we're going to have this mostly cloudy by the afternoon. And then again, Sunday, mostly cloudy. And then we start clearing out a little bit on Monday and Tuesday. Another weather system's coming in next week. We'll tell you about that some other time. But we're going to be fine for now. So just watch out for the rain this morning. It's going to clear out, though. Pretty soon, you're going to have a good day for the rest of the day. Won't affect our New Year's Eve or New Year's Day plans. That's great. It won't rain on that parade, right? We don't want to rain on your parade. It's a good saying. And we don't want that at all. All right, let's take our sunrise and our sunset. We have a great photo by Ben Givens. It's Friendship Walk over here in Laguna Woods Village. Our sunrise this morning was 6:54. Sunset tonight is 4:52. Okay, when we come back, we want to make sure you send us some pictures. Yes, please do that. Just like Ben did. If you want to send us pictures, you can do so. Send us your pets, your places, sunrise shots, sunset shots, vacation shots, whatever it might be. You can email us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you give us your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it on our sunrise and sunset photo segment. Now we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be talking to the folks from the Village Music Club. Stay with us.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.
Up on the new year, and we've got some new things to talk about with the Village Music Club. We want to welcome back John Pearlstone and his guest, Tom Badu from American Video Artists. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Well, thanks for having us.
Hope you had a great holiday. Merry Christmas. And you want to talk about New Year's show. People can't go anywhere. If you snooze, you lost.
Yeah, we had Pamela Sankey from the Nomads
right.
The last two times we showed up, and obviously people got the word. It's been sold out for a week or two now, and it's going to be a great time. People who didn't get to go next year. It's third year in a row. Tradition is now established. We're excited about it.
Yeah, it's wildly popular, right? What do you think it is about that show that gets people? I mean, you sell that thing out every year.
Nomads bring the party. That's the bottom line. Really try hard to bring energy, and then the 9 p.m. ball drop. Not a 9, 10, 11, 12 ball. One ball drop, get focused, and everybody just goes nuts. And I really do think that's the turning point. So,
it's a great success with that. Congratulations on selling that out. I want to talk a little bit about some stuff you have coming up. You have the tribute bands for the Eagles and Queen that are still some tickets available. That's getting close to be selling out too, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll quite make sell out. I hope so. We haven't had one for Village Music Club sell out yet, so we're certainly aiming for that. And if anyone should, these are two great acts. All the good seats pretty much gone, and we had a couple people want to adjust, so they can contact us at VM Club 8 if they want to try to get a really good seat. We have a couple left, but everything else is sold, and if they want to see the show, better act quick because it is starting to fill up nicely.
Tell me a little bit about both these acts. We've had you on before. We've seen a little bit of their clips. But for folks who don't know, how great are these guys in terms of their sound and their look?
Well, start with the second one on March 2nd, the Eagles. I mean, that's probably one of the most proven acts in the country.
Sure.
The long run. They've been around forever. Everybody loves them, and you know, they'll put on an amazing show. The other act, I don't think we took any risk at all, but we've got some really good resources. And just like we did last year with some of our acts, we brought in the one that wasn't quite so well known, but they're newer, they're fresher, they're better. And so instead of Queen Nation, we went with Kings of Queen. And they're just getting rave reviews everywhere. So we're plenty confident they're going to deliver an amazing show.
Now, have the Queen kind of bands, like the tribute bands, kind of popped a little bit after Bohemian Rhapsody came out, and people really kind of renewed their interest or love for Queen?
Without a doubt. I mean, it's just amazing. And to get somebody who can do Freddie Mercury is pretty difficult to begin with.
Right.
But I'm just saying, people love that music, and that across the board, everybody I ever talked to at the other venues, that's the #1 show. They always seem to be able to get a great crowd.
Okay,
So will we.
So tell me real quick, give me the times, dates for everything before we go, so how people
Queen
get the
is
tickets.
on January 13th,
Right.
7:30 start, and then the Eagles are March 2nd, both Saturday nights. And then we've got the other 2 shows coming up. We're doing a little Dylan, and then I can't wait to do the Bee Gees in June, but we'll talk about that in a future visit. But
Okay.
January 13th, March 2nd, pack box office, email us, whatever you got to do if you want to go see them.
And so tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com to buy online, and you can also go to the Pack a Box office to do that. VMClub8, the number 8, at gmail.com for people who want to get more information about all the shows that are coming up. Or
Without a doubt.
you still looking for a John Denver?
Still looking for a John Denver. But we do have good updates. We've got some Village residents getting involved, finally actually performing with the tribute band. So that's coming up, and we've got some things we'll be talking about with Tom with the Traveling Wilburys, where some people are getting involved. So
Tom, we didn't want to completely ignore you, maybe a little bit, but not completely ignore you for the entire segment. So you are producers for music videos for a lot of bands, and you've done some work in this area, right?
Well, it's true. Matter of fact, as I look around here, it's so familiar because it's exactly what I do every day.
And so talk a little bit about what you can do for some bands. I know we'll talk about a little bit of an offer you guys have for some bands who may want videos here in the Village, but tell me a little about what like your background is, how you come to be producing for bands and music videos.
Well, it started really when I was 17. I did audio, and we did demo tapes. And I made, with a reel-to-reel.
Sure, the old days.
Old school technology.
Literally splicing with a razor blade.
Absolutely, with a blade. We started there. But still today, I'm working with bands. Only it's just much more sophisticated. Now we have 3 cameras, and we do all different kinds of productions. We do a simple little production for bands, like we've done. For John, we've done a couple different ways, but it ends up not being real expensive because I've kind of got this one-man band thing going where I can kind of bring I just need some setup time and get it all set up, and we'll do like a 2-camera setup. There'll actually be 2 of us, and we'll have 1 camera roving around on the stage, getting incredible shots, get right in there on the drummer, right on the hi-hat when he's going, get the bass player right on, and that camera's moving the whole performance.
Okay.
And then we have another camera that's static, so we always have something to go to. So when that camera's moving, getting reset up, we go to the wide shot, we see everybody, and then we get this incredible, cool shot of, right on the mic singing.
If I can jump in and set
you
this up a little bit.
experienced it, right? We have a clip we're going to show here, but you experienced it, right?
We've gone forever trying to find ways to get good video, whether we're performing live or to do some sort of sizzle reel demo, and stumbled in at one of our engagements. He actually does all the video for a venue in San Pedro, and we've been talking ever since, and we've done some videos, and the results have been remarkable. Everything he just said, you'll see him when you show your samples.
All right, let's take a look at the clip. We're going to play that full sound up for a minute, and we want to hear and see what some of the
first
words.
one, let's set each one up. First one is multi-camera. So this is what Tom can do for the people in the Village if they have bands or individual performers where they want to get multi-camera looks.
Okay, let's take a look. All right, Tom, so what do we see there? What was the setup? Tell me about what you do to make that look happen.
Okay, we set up a camera in the back that covers the stage from end to end. So that's what I call fat, wide, and stupid. It's always a good go-to. And then the other camera is a separate camera operator, and the camera itself has got a gimbal on it. So when he moves around, it's, I see you've got a boom over here, but we don't have to carry a boom. We can actually do that with a human hand,
Sure.
with the camera, with the gimbal on it, and as you move it, it moves, it looks just like a mechanical
Practically a
boom.
Steadicam, yeah.
Yeah,
I used to do
okay.
gimbal stuff when I
It was born with a Steadicam, exactly.
Right.
And so we mix the two together, and in the end, then we have a very entertaining piece with a combination of where you see everybody, and then you see all the cool close-ups that you don't get to see even when you're right in the first row of the audience. We get even better shots than that.
So we performed for an hour that night, and he took the whole hour and then sent us the handheld footage, and we picked and chose the different things we wanted spliced together.
Okay.
And that's all going to be offered to anybody that wants to take advantage of it in our community and our club at one package price, where they can do a live performance or a studio performance and get the raw footage and blend the two cameras together. And I need to make sure I say, since I haven't yet, Village Music Club's getting nothing out of this. It's just another service that we know made such a big difference for our bands that we want to be able to make it available for other village
Yeah, it's a great way to
residents.
advertise, show people, want to see a
Right.
clip, that kind of thing.
And I do anything I can to support what he's doing, because prices are $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 that he's going to offer for $500 or $400 if you're a Village Music Club member.
Now we have another clip of more of a lip synced kind of a stage
This
thing,
is
right?
a sizzle reel.
Right,
so
right.
this is the one that actually is getting us gigs. And I just mentioned you, this got us a gig. I'd rather just say this. This video they're about to see actually got us a gig in Las Vegas in May. So I don't have to talk about how good it is, because we haven't performed live with that Wilburys band yet, and all of a sudden we're getting opportunity after opportunity.
There you
So
go.
Take a look.
Let's
I
take a look
just
at
add
this.
one
Oh,
little
oh.
thing, how we did it, which is
sure,
really
sure.
kind of cool,
Let me
because
watch it
we
first.
actually ran through the song twice. So we shot one time with everybody, and then we lip synced it again to that recording that we made.
Okay.
And then we had a second camera, and then later in edit we cut that in.
Well, let's take a look.
Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last night. She was dark and discreet. She was light on her feet. When you're up to her room, and she lowered the broom. Last night, thinking about last night. Last night, thinking about last.
Okay, Tom, well, we'll talk about how you made that, but that looked like you were having some pretty good time out there. That was pretty fun.
We made it fun. The guys are amazing musicians, but I'm super excited because, like I said, Jeff Greider and Lyle Sanders are both going to be part of that group that's moving forward with the Traveling Wilburys, and they'll be performing in various venues. So that video started it all, without a doubt. Got a lot of attention.
That's terrific. Now, Tom, what's the setup for like that? What should a band expect if they go, hey, we want to book this, and what's the time commitment, I guess?
The time we did all of that in about 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And
Which
there
is
was
lightning speed, by the way, for television production.
I never put pressure on them.
There was a little bit of setup time, and that we had 2 cameras going. And what was really kind of amazing, that little studio out in the Inland Empire,
Redlands,
that was actually a little recording studio, so we were able to get a really good recording for the audio part of it. And it wasn't real huge, but we managed to squeeze everybody into that wide shot.
Yeah.
And then you saw the close-ups, and that again was a second take. So we just ran the recording that we made,
Right.
and we played it in the studio, and they lip-synced to it, and we were able to get all those other cool shots. And in the end, it looks like an NBC production, almost as good as yours.
And with the resident, with anybody in the Village Music Club, or even, we're offering it to anybody in the Village who wants to take advantage of Tom's services. Not trying to be exclusive in any way, because what he does can really help people. But they'll have to bring the venue, which is great. We have clubhouses here, and
Sure.
Tom's from the area. He's up near Long Beach.
Okay.
So, they just simply have to provide the venue, and he can take care of all the rest. They'll need some help with the sound side of things, but he can also help coordinate that.
And Village Music Club email, is that how people should get a hold of it?
Yeah, that, or it's 415-497-5621. They can text us, and
Okay.
we can get them connected with Tom, and he can make arrangements. The sizzle reel is important for some bands if they're really trying to get out there. That would cost extra for the editing and all that high-end work. He'll negotiate a discounted rate for you, but For 500, you can get a great video of your band and start. I'm sure get plenty of bar gigs and that level. So it's just opening the door for a lot of things we didn't have in the village right now.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun opportunity. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. John,
Thanks
good
for
luck
having
with the upcoming shows.
Thank you.
You're doing a lot of traveling, and I hope you get some video gigs. I'd love to see more videos on the program that you produce.
Yeah, I was hearing some of your people that live here, they produce their own shows.
Yeah.
So if they're looking for somebody to help produce that show,
there we go.
Be
We
glad
got
to
some
help.
pros in the house. John and Tom, thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
joining
Michael.
us.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
Even when push comes to shove, well, it's alright. If you got someone to love, well, it's alright. Everything will work out fine, well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line. Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. The end of the line. I'm just glad to be here. Happy.
Are you struggling to hear in your noisy dining room? Do you have to pause and think about what people are saying so you can figure out the words? Do you find yourself lost in conversations? Can you hear but you don't understand the words people are saying? You need to get on the Ark. No, not Noah's Ark. This is Stewart's Ark hearing aids with artificial intelligence. You will never know how much better you can hear until you listen to the clear sound and noise right in our office. Call us today. Don't miss the boat and tell them Stewart sent you.
Welcome back to This Day. If you like the RVing lifestyle, if you like camping and camaraderie is your thing, then you're going to love our next guest. With me right now is Leroy Roper with the RV Wheelers Club. Leroy, so nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. So tell me about you. What's your story? What's your background?
Well, I moved into the community about 9 years ago, married, 2 kids, 4 grandchildren. I'm retired from UPS. My wife's retired also, so we moved into the village, and we have been camping ever since my son was born, and he'll be 40 in March.
Wow.
So we've been camping for a long time. So when we came to the village, the RV wheelers fit like a glove.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it worked out good for us, so we enjoy it.
That's great. I'm sure
Yes.
you've had some amazing memories throughout the years.
Oh yeah, we traveled, since we've been here, we've expanded our traveling. So, you know, we used to go when we were working a week here, a week there, but now that we're retired, we're gone for like a month, 2 months at a time. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that is wonderful. And so you had a background with UPS. Now, were you
Yes.
ever a driver with them?
Yes, I started out delivering packages for 11 years, and then I went nights for 22. So I did 33 years with UPS.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah. So I guess you like driving.
well, you know, that's what a lot of people think, but it's okay. You know, I know how to do it. I've done it. So yeah, you're right. When my wife retired, all of a sudden she says, you know, I want to start going away for a month and longer, and so we're on the road. So we do a lot of driving. Yeah.
It's probably now more about the destination, I'm
Yes,
sure.
yes,
Yeah.
and we plot out our stops as we go along. So, you know, we stop in a lot of places, but we do drive quite a bit. You know, we've gone as far as South Dakota and
Wow.
Colorado and stuff. So, yeah, so it's
That's
it's a lot of
wonderful.
driving,
Tell me, do you
yeah.
have like a favorite memory of a camping trip or destination that you went to, or the engine blowing up on a trip? I actually had that happen in our family.
There you go. No, you know, so far, knock on wherever there's any wood, we've really been blessed with not having any major breakdowns on our trips. But I will say probably the most memorable was the trip to South Dakota and Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
You know, you go to these iconic places that you've seen in movies and read about in books.
Yeah.
And then you're standing there, and there you are. It's
that's quite the experience.
Yes, it is. It's quite the experience. Yes, it is.
Oh, incredible. So tell me about the club. What is this club all about?
Well, basically, it's everyone who owns an RV, and we get together once a month, the second Thursday of each month in Clubhouse 1, which will probably change because I think they're going to renovate Clubhouse 1 or
Yes,
something like
yeah,
that.
it's going to be closed.
And
for 6
so we
months.
get together every month, and we have a program every month, which is my job to set something up for the club. We have guests come in, we do bingo, we discuss our trips, stuff like that. And it's really an interesting club because the amount of traveling we do, it's kind of like being out in the wilderness, but having a little bit of home with us, you know?
Yes.
So even though we're roughing it and we're hiking it and we're sitting by the campfires, at night we go to our home, you know, on
Yeah,
wheels.
Your home on wheels.
Exactly. So it's a great club, a lot of interesting people, and we have a good time with all the places that we go. So it's really fun.
So do you, as a club, occasionally have trips where the whole club will go?
Every month we go on a trip.
Oh, okay.
January we're all going out to Pachanga.
Oh, nice.
So we all get together. Sometimes there's 8, 9, 10. I know in March we're going to Arizona for spring training, and we have over 11 rigs, trailers going. So every month we have a trip planned, and we get together, and someone usually will host that trip and set up different events for us to do during the trip when we're there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so fun, and I'm sure it's so educational too to get new ideas. And oh wait, where did you travel to, or what stops did you make on the way? What route did you take? I mean, because it's hard. I'm sure it's a lot of work to plan all that out.
Yes, yes, it is. It does.
Especially when you haven't been somewhere before.
That's right. It takes a lot to go. It takes a lot to plan. And you're right. The amount of knowledge that's in the club. I mean, some of these people have been cross country 3, 4, 5 times already. You know, so you're right. And that's one of the themes we're going to do in February is we're going to put together a trip and then pick everybody's brain as to, well, this is how I do it. How do you do it? Well, I go here, or I stay here, and I go there, and we kind of help other club members who want to venture further on ideas on how to do it, maybe where to stay, and no, I wouldn't stay there, I would stay there, and stuff like that. So yeah, the knowledge is...
Yeah, just even knowing about a specific campground.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I know, my dad, like, he didn't like going to campgrounds that were dirt. He wanted to be on ones that were paved.
There you go, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of the same way. I like a paved, full hookups, you know, electric, water, dump, you know. I'm not a non-hookup kind of guy
Right.
where, you know, there's...
After half a day, you've run out of water.
Or there's no TV.
Oh,
or there's
yes.
no electric.
Your comforts of home.
Yes, exactly. Where my wife is completely opposite. You know, she loves to do that and stuff. So
Yeah,
but we
having
have
that
fun.
like it's not an apartment; it's a different experience.
Yeah, exactly. So
But that's why some people call it glamping.
That's right, and I'm a glamper. Okay, I admit. You know, I have to have everything at the end of a day or at the end of a long drive. When I get to my campground, I want the comforts of home. So
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's so funny. Over the years, I'm like, no, to me that's camping. I'm not pitching a tent. I want to go into a nice bed, climate controlled.
That's right. There you go.
Have
See,
a
you're my kind.
refrigerator, not everything melting in the ice chest.
You're my kind of woman. That's exactly right. When we first decided to go out on the road, and my wife said she wanted to go for a month, I said, well, the trailer we had before, the ends popped out. Well, I told her, you know, I want a full queen-size bed, and then we got a trailer that has an actual bedroom to it. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's how much glamping I like.
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
amazing the motorhomes now that just the room that they have or the storage they have. And
yeah, for sure.
It really,
Yeah,
I mean, with my family, we have 7, and we don't own one, but we rent them.
There you go.
And when I found out, like, what, they have bunk beds in there? Like, I actually could fit the whole family.
Yes, we have bunks in ours, and the grandkids love coming over because then each one gets a bunk, and then they're kind of in their own little private thing in the back. So
Yeah, they have like little curtains.
Exactly, yeah, and they're hiding in there, and they just open it up when they want something and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, the where it's gone, it's truly amazing what's out there.
And so you have coming up a membership drive coming up in January.
Yes, we do. We've got anyone who comes and joins will have a free membership. We're asking that people who have RVs, come down, talk to us, sit with us, spend some time with us, and you might like to join our club. We're a fun group. We're a bunch of good people, and you can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And you wanted to mention about some of the people that help run the club?
Right. Well, there's really, you know, I'm in charge of programs, but we have, Deb Atkins, who's membership. We've got Roz Guinness, who's the wagon master. Her job is to set up all these different rallies that we have, you know. And then we have so many committee members that really help in the background with the Globe and now that my wife's gone from treasurer to publicity, she does that. We've got Fred Geller, who's now the new treasurer. So there's a lot of people that help run this club, and they do a fantastic job. And we're just glad and grateful that we have these people.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah,
it sounds like such a fun group. I had no idea there was an RV club here. So
Yeah, for sure.
that is, and it's been around since 1966.
Yes,
so
for
that's
sure.
incredible.
Yeah, it was called Leisure Wheelers then, and then it turned to Laguna
RV
Woods
Wheelers. So
Yes, it
nice
is.
to meet you.
Same
and
here.
good luck with the new members come out.
Thank you
so
very
come
much.
check out the RV Wheelers Club at their next meeting, Thursday, January 11th at 6:30 p.m. in Clubhouse 1. If you're a new member who signs up that night, you will receive a 1-year membership free. For any questions, you can check out their website at rvwheelers.org or call Bunny at 949-290-6769. Stay with us. We'll have more of This Day right after this.
Welcome back, everybody. Before we go, I want to take a look at the Saturday movie, and it's going to be a great one. It's the Indiana Jones film, the 5th in the installment. It's the Dial of Destiny that just came out earlier this year. Sponsored by RadNet, 2 p.m. with the subtitles, 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Enjoy that one. It's the last. They say it's the last one. You never say never, but I feel like this is going to be the last one. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you get out and see that one with Harrison Ford. It's a great one. Let's take a quick check on our weather before we go. The weather should be clearing up for the rest of the day. Rain moved out, and so we're going to have some nice temperatures, 60s, and no more rain for about 10 o'clock on. Maybe some scattered showers, but not too much. And of course, we got the New Year's fireworks going on, right? And we want to make sure you know that we had a great year here at Village Television and at This Day. And it's been my first half of year here hosting, and I really want to appreciate all of the folks who helped us along here. Bobby Higgins, my co-host, and of course, we have all the folks in the back studio that do all the work here that make me look, you know, as good as they can make me look. It's a lot of work, but they do make me look as good as I can. We want to thank everybody for watching, supporting our program, all of our guests this year, and all the crew. We really appreciate that. And I'll say this for the last time this year, we have holiday movies coming up on Monday. So last time this year I'll be on. So we have on the 1st and New Year's I won't be here. So we got the holiday movie schedule coming up that we already told you about earlier in the show. And for all of us here at Village TV for the last time in 2023, we hope you make this day a great one.